there before, and he certainly looks like it. The #1 middleweight contender back in a championship setting, and we've talked about this a lot, but he made himself undeniable with this run back to contention. Now he tries to wrest away the gold.
That's not easy, John. It's not easy to make your way back because you have been there before, and maybe it didn't work out for you, but to stay positive, to have that steel trap of a mind that allows for you to rebuild yourself, makes you know when you do get back, you have a greater appreciation for the opportunity. Tonight he said he intends to finally cash in.
There are a lot of high-level guys at 185 pounds, a lot of contenders waiting in the wings. This challenger knows he has to maximize this opportunity in front of him tonight. Well, he still owns the record for the longest title reign in UFC history, nearly 2,500 days. Anderson the Spider Silva, and I guess, DC, with no mandatory retirement age, this guy might go forever.
Anderson Silva is one of the greatest fighters of all time. One of the guys that when you think of mixed martial arts, you think of the UFC, you immediately think of the Spider. You think of the highlight reel, winning the belt from Rich Franklin, the up kick on Vitor Belfort, the knee against Stephan Bonner, the bobbing and weaving against Forrest Griffin. He has a highlight reel a mile long, one of the most fantastic martial artists the sport has ever seen.
And still proving to be competitive in his mid-40s. That is the goal again tonight. One of the best to ever do it, Anderson the Spider Silva. Silva steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dan Henderson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Henderson, the Spider Silva.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway.
Good.
So here he is, the Muay Thai stylist, ex-gym product, Anderson Silva. We'll see how he approaches the early going here tonight. He has been a fast starter. Most of his UFC appearances have ended in round 1 or round 2. We'll see how Silva approaches this challenge here early. Lands a big right hand early. Early connection with the left from the champ.
Oh, nice jab.
Oh, good kicks. Right hand is there over the top.
He's got some hands, man. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Silva. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Right down.
Got the single collar tie.
And now some separation.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. There's the jab, now another for good measure. Nice job there by Silva. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taking a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. He might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light, but if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Silva's in half guard now.
Oh, into the mouth.
All right, closed guard now. Well, Silva's back in half guard. All right, side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Scramble, scramble, get up.
Under a minute now to go. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now
Silva's got the back, going for the rear naked choke.
Oh, now it's getting tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Good, solid strike on the ground. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop, stop, stop.
Don't worry about that. You gotta move on. You got another round coming up. That's why we fight these things, all right? All right, no problem. Hey, start working the gym.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
And there's that jab.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick. Yep, gotta be very careful there. Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Silva gets the takedown. Nicely done. Well, Silva's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
So how about this? We thought different round, maybe things would change. This kickboxer is chasing takedowns all night.
I mean, when you're having the success in the hands that he's having, you didn't imagine he would switch the game. But I think at this point, now it's just him showing off. He's like, I can do everything inside the octagon. Another takedown lands for this man. He is a very impressive athlete.
Under 2 minutes now in round 2.
Down into his mount.
Henderson's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Silva's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Nice transition.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Silva. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Big elbow there, Lance.
Another big takedown.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Look, kicks are working great. Hey, I need you to keep on that and make sure you time it with it.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Well, Silva's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, nice.
Silva's back in full mount. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight. I think he's got it. It's deep.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you gotta either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Well, Silva's back inside control here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Nice.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Knee on belly. He's weighing it down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's going to get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here.
Beautiful transition. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, Silva's right back to the full mount. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Hey, listen. He took you down because you're standing still. You gotta move, okay? Listen, don't stand right in front of him.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5. And a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Oh, right to the mouth.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Back mount now. Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. In the half guard.
Silva's back in full mount. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, it's one thing to land a singular elbow. It's an entirely different thing to string them together. Beautifully done there by Silva. Lands flush. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you. He's got his head looking for the arm triangle.
Ooh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards the opponent, get back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast. That is it! Holy smokes! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
We set it inside the octagon for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 4. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Henderson, the Spider Silva!
Man, this motherfucker ever.